boss. 614 Spring Core. Okay. 21st, February 21st. What is that? Field injection. Second example application. And solving the ambiguity problem. And solving the ambiguity problem. Yeah. Yesterday I have given task to you people. Anyone completed, boss? Everyone please respond in the chat box. Am I audible, guys? Yesterday I have given one task. Anyone completed? Those who completed, I hope your confidence is increased. Okay. Those who completed, their confidence is increased or not? Okay. Yes, boss. Yeah, when you complete the assignment, your confidence will increase, boss. No doubt in that. So I'm happy majority people are saying that we completed it. I'm really happy for you people. But listen, those who have not completed, those are getting error. I'm developing in front of you people. I'm developing in front of you people. Understanding? Focus and concentrate. Focus and concentrate, guys. Yeah. Yeah, develop the example application. Okay. To find the season name based on the current month of the day. Current month of the day. Okay. For this, inject java dot time dot local date time. Actually, there's no need of time, boss. Can I inject only local date? Can I inject only local date, boss? Say something, my dear. I need a month, just a month, right? Object to com.nt.sbin. Season finder class. Season finder class, boss. Who is our target class here? Who is our target class? com.nt.sbin. Season finder. User defined class, guys. User defined class, right? Who is our dependent class, boss? Dependent class. Java dot time dot local time. Okay, guys. Now listen. Java 8. Okay. Date comma time API gives. First, what is that? Java dot time dot local date gives date info. Java dot time dot local time gives time info. Gives time info. Java dot time dot local date time. Date time info. Use date time info. Understanding my statement? Date and time info. Date and time information. Yeah. both time and information. Okay. Dependent class name is wrong. Dependent class name is local date. It should not be time, guys. It should be local date. I explained late date only, but by mistake it came as a time. Super. Shall we develop the things, guys? Yeah, this is a predefined class. Predefined class. Predefined class. Yeah, let's get into our workspace. What is our workspace? 616. Let's get into our workspace. 616. Yeah. User-defined classes by using @ component. Predefined classes by using @ bean tag. Remembered, everyone? It's my mistake. I think I'm in the wrong workspace. Wrong workspace. Full stack 64. Full stack 64, yes. File new. This project also manual process only. I'll introduce me when later. Okay. Project. Are already same steps, boss. Same steps. Java project. What is this? IOC pros 202. IOC pros 02. Tell me, guys. Field injection. Field injection. And what is there? Solving ambiguity problem. First, I'll concentrate on field injection. Later, I will bring some ambiguity problem. Ambiguity problem. Solving ambiguity problem. Say next, guys. Say finish. It will ask module related information, guys. Simply say don't create. Don't say no. Or you can skip it. You can skip it. Whenever module related information is asked, just skip it. Super. First project creation. Any confusion in the project creation? The people who missed first application development. Project creation is easy now, boss? Okay. For you people, I will again go for it. Step 1. Create Java project in Eclipse IDE. Normal Java project in Eclipse IDE. Step number 2. Okay, guys. Step number 2. Add jar files. How many, guys? 7 jar files. To the build path of the project. To the build path of the project, right? Okay, main plus dependent together, 7 jar files. Right click, build path, configure build path. You are looking for detailed steps. Refer the first application development. Okay, class path, add external jars. Already they are downloaded and added to my downloads folder. They are already downloaded to my downloads folder, right? Super, guys. Okay, apply and close. Apply and close, guys. 7 jar files, 7 jar files. Apply and close. Done, boss. Say paste. Step number 3, boss. Create the following packages in SRC folder. In SRC folder. What are the packages, guys? To create Spring Beans, user-defined Spring Beans, com.nt.sbeans, one package. To play Spring Bean configuration file, com.nt.cfgs, another package. To create container and to test the application, com.nt.client application. com.nt.client application. Right, boss? Yes, these are the packages I am creating, boss. Super. Now next one. Step number 4. Develop the target Spring Bean class. Season Finder in com.nt.sbeans package. com.nt.sbeans package. New class. What is there, guys? Season Finder. Season Finder. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Okay. Season Finder. How to make it as a Spring Bean, guys? @component. @component. What is that? SF. Generally, shortcut of class name will be taken as the bean ID. What you want to inject, boss? What you want to inject? Local date class object. So better to take one has a property of same type. Local date. Tell me here. @auto void. What is this? This is my has a property. This is my has a property. What do you say, boss? Okay, right now what injection I am doing? Based on @auto void applied on has a property. Can you tell me what is the injection I am doing here? Can you identify what is the injection I am doing? Field injection. Super, boss. Okay. Super. Okay, boss. Understanding my statement? Now develop the business method, boss. Develop the business method having business loss. Business method with business logic. Public string. What is there? Public string. Tell me. Oh, show the find season name. Find season name. Come on, guys. Find season name. Super. Get the current month. Get current month value. Into month is equal to. Into month is equal to. Get month value. Into month is equal to. Get month value. Is that clear, boss? Yeah, into month value. Into month value. Understanding my statement? See the documentation, guys. 0 to 1 to 12. It giving 0, 1 to 12, right? Gives 1 to 2 value. 1 to 2 value. Tell me, not 0 to 11. It is 1 to 12. It is local date type. If month greater than or equal to 3 and month less than or equal to 6. What is that season, guys? What is that season name? Written summer season. Written summer season. Tell me. Else if month greater than or equal to 7 and month less than or equal to 10. Month less than or equal to 10. Rainy season. Written rainy season. Right, boss? Else. Written. What is next, guys? Written winter season. Written winter season. Hey, in India, we don't have spring season, boss. In India, we have 3 seasons. That's a perfect place. Throughout the year, okay, same time zone, okay, good seasons, boss. That's why most of our land is in utilization. China, 70% land waste. Okay, Russia, 80% land is waste, right? But in India, okay, what is there? 90% land is good land, boss. 90% land is good land. In Pakistan also, good amount of good land is there, but they don't have good rulers. Okay, summer season, rainy season, winter season. Comfortable, guys? Anything great in this, guys? Based on the previous example, is it really great? Season finder dot Java. Season finder dot Java. You find seasons through Google, huh? Okay, your choice, Rababu. But I need output, that's it. Okay, season finder is done. Okay, next. What is the dependent class? Predefined. Predefined class as Spring Bean means where should I configure? XML file. So first of all, I need to create a Spring Bean configuration file now, boss. New, others, XML file. XML file, come on. What is the name of the file? Application context dot XML. What dot XML? Application context dot XML. Say next. Say next. Say finish. Basic XML file has come. But before that, let me write this. Step number 4 or 3. Packages creation 4. Create Spring Bean configuration file in com.nt.cfz's package having name application context.xml application context.xml having name application context.xml. Okay. Place. Okay. Dependent Spring Bean configuration and to enable the component to scan. To enable the component to scan. And to enable the component to scan. Now tell me, guys, sample Spring Bean configuration. Sample Spring Bean configuration. Yes. Bean stack. Hey, all these things we have done for the first application. And this is one extra slash, guys. Remove it. That's a mistake from application itself. Okay, that extra slash you remove after context. Superna, boss. Is it easy? Next. What is next one? It is the comment, guys. Dependent class. Dependent class configuration. Don't try to understand, just copy paste. Just copy paste. Remember, beans tag libraries, context tag library, we are in. Okay. See, guys, in local date time, local time classes, we have private constructor. Can we create object for the class outside the class if class is having private constructor? Can we create the object for the class outside the class if class is having private constructor? No. In that situation, we should search for factory methods or not. In that situation, we should seriously search for factory methods availability or not. Okay. So when you want to create local date class object having system date, then we have to use now method na boss. Bean ID dt class is equal to tell me guys, java dot time dot local date factory hyphen method is equal to now. Factory hyphen method is equal to now, guys. This is my dependent class configuration, boss. This is my dependent class configuration. Super, guys. Enable the component scanning. Enable the component scanning, right? Context colon component scan, guys. Tell me, to make user-defined classes as Spring Bean using annotation, does it should search all the packages or only one package? Does it search all the packages or only one package? Right now, only one package is having user-defined classes. So better to mention that package, na boss? Better to mention that package, right? Super. So listen, instead of writing closing tag like this, we can keep slash itself here, that it's itself closing. Instead of writing closing tag like this, like HTML was, if we keep slash here, that itself closing. Clear, boss? That's the reason I'm not writing separate closing tag. That's the reason I'm not writing separate closing tag. You can do this. You can do, don't want to write body in the tag. You can do this only when you don't want to write body in the tag. This tag, I don't want body. In this tag, I don't have body. That's why I can close them like empty tags at the end of the tag itself. Nah. At the end of open tag itself, I can close, right? At the end of open tag itself, you can close it, guys. No shortcut key, just keeping slash. That's it. Property tag for setter injection, na? Constructor hyphen arg tag for constructor injection. I think yesterday we discussed that. Application context.xml was. Here is the code. Tell me, when we are developing second application, is it really looking difficult, guys? After spending some amount of time on first application, after completing the practicals of first application, when we are developing similar application as a second application, are you really finding very difficult? That's what I said. First application always takes new, always feels new. New remains new until we make it old. Making new as old is your responsibility. How? Either by spending time, by practicing more, by solving errors, by reading notes. Super, guys. Enjoy core Java, you will enjoy this. If you don't know core Java, everything looks difficult. It's all about core Java. Moreover, they are called advanced courses, Ra Babu. Moreover, in the day one of core Java, even main method look very complex, right? Even main method, it's all about psychological feeling, feeling, and how much time you are spending, what kind of acceptance you are giving. But expect it should be easy like core Java, boss. Why? Core Java easy after learning core Java. Now you are feeling easy after 30-40 days of learning core Java, right? These are the initial days of spring. These are initial days of spring. If you expect it should be easy like core Java means, here also you should do practicals. Here also you should spend the time. Here also you should accepting new things. You need to practice it. You have to make it right. Yeah. Though we can do all these operations in core Java, we are going for Spring. In core Java, objects, assigning the object to target object, managing those objects, if necessary, keeping those objects for garbage collection. Everything should be done by whom? Programmer. Everything should be done by programmer, right? In Spring, who is doing the same work? IOC container. Sir, but IOC container is doing, but we are giving more lines of code. I feel core Java only easy. You are thinking about 1-2 class. Let us assume I have 500 target classes, 600 dependent classes. In IOC container mode, think in IOC container mode. Tell me that time core Java style is good, IOC container style is good. I'm leaving to your common sense. When you have 1-2 classes, core Java style looks easy. Class main method, there you create everything, right? But think about hundreds of classes are there. Hayat Tafik, IOC container is not giving XML, waste fellow. Think properly, Babu. We are giving XML to IOC container, giving instructions to IOC container. Yes, na boss? IOC container is a ready-made program. It behaves according to the instructions we provide. According to instructions we provide, right? Tell me, boss. So now tell me, IOC container is, we are giving XML to IOC container. Dirty mind, dirty thoughts. Don't create new angle Spring, Babu. Try to study proper Spring. I already said, we are giving XML file to IOC container, giving instruction to IOC container. These are my classes, take them as Spring Bean. On these packages, go for component scan. Recognize them as Spring Bean. Take them as Spring Bean classes, injections. All these instructions we are doing where, guys? From XML file, right, boss? Okay, simple, guys. Daily your mother has to prepare 4-5 rotis for the family members. Tell me, you will purchase roti maker machine? You will purchase roti maker machine? No, she prefers doing manually, right, boss? 4-5 rotis, na? Sometimes, most of the time, 1-2 time they eat outside only. Okay, super, boss. Now tell me, you decided a hostel. You decided to run a hostel where 200 people are there. Every day night, you want to offer rotis to students. Every day night, you want to offer rotis to student. Student, on an average, 3 rotis they are eating. 200 into 3, 600 rotis. That time, you will make worker to prepare the rotis, or you will approach roti maker machine. Now tell me, do you compare core Java and Spring in case of 1-2 classes, in case of lots of classes? So maybe right now, for example's sake, for understanding sake, I am taking one target class, one dependent class. Assume you have hundreds of target classes, hundreds of dependent classes. In that situation, boss, think about projects level. Think about this. Okay, you decided to grow 1-2 chicken birds. Manually, you will try to grow, but you try to run one poultry farm. Then you will think about automated machines. One switch water supply, one switch cleaning, one switch food supply, one switch eggs collection. And like these many examples I can tell, Prabhu. When more are there, automation. When less are there, manual. Spring is known for developing small applications or large scale application. Large scale application. Right now, boss? Super, boss. Now tell me next. So that's why don't judge Spring by seeing 1-2 starting example where I have taken one target class, one dependent class. We are taking one target class, one dependent class for the sake of explanation, for understanding the fundamentals, right? But it does not mean in company also you'll be having one target class, one dependent class. Company projects are really big. Hundreds of target classes, hundreds of dependent classes, hundreds of other requirements will be there. In that process framework, doing automation is always helpful, always helpful. I hope the people who are having small doubts, hey, this can be done in core Java, na boss. Why we are going for Spring? At least bulb is glow na, not glow na. If you don't open your brain, it's waste. First open your brain, I will try to glow the lights in your brain. First start accepting it. I'm learning Spring for large scale application. It's better than core Java. I don't use Spring for small projects. I use Spring for large projects. It automates so many things, including what? Loading classes, object creation, injection, and many other things. They are very useful when so many classes are there in big projects. Think in that angle. Develop the client application. Develop the client application to test the application. Okay. Alexa, see boss, in my home also only one bulb is there. One bulb, one fan is there.
I don't know that.
Really, do I need to go for automation? Really, do I need to go for automation, guys? I have more bulbs and more lights, more electronic devices, more scenes I want to create. Then think about what? Automation. I think slowly you are start thinking in a positive way. Class boss, tell me. Injection test. Alexa take charges. Alexa does not take charge if you because
Sorry, I'm not sure about that.
when you purchase Alexa device, software comes automatic. Injection test.jar. Super was create the IOC content. Alexa, activate balcony center light. Alexa, activate balcony center light.
Okay.
Create the IOC content. File system XML application context CTX. New file system XML application context. com/nt/cfz/ application context.xml. Get Spring Bean class object reference. Get Spring Bean class object reference. Okay. I think SRC, it is there in SRC folder, na? SRC onwards. Okay, boss. Tell me. Object, okay, can I write in a single line? Season finder. Finder is equal to season finder is equal to season finder ctx.getBean ctx.getBean. What is there? SF. Okay. CC is not working. Invoke the business method. Invoke the business method. Tell me, guys. Chandan Kumar, when you get error, if you tell me the exception, I can give the error. Try to use some common sense. If you tell me what is the exception, or if you can me screenshot, I can solve your problems, right, boss? I am getting error means what is the error? Don't behave like LKG, UKG, and school going kids. Try to show some common sense while asking questions. This fellow, look at this fellow, Chandan Kumar. I am getting line number 12. How I know what is there in your line number 12, Ra? You're this much dummy fellow. Is it your engineering taught you? Is it your engineering taught you? Forget about engineering, Ra. Where is your common sense? Guys, Java, .NET, PHP, Python, secondary. If you want to survive in any job, common sense and presence of mind is very important. Without that, your graduation waste, your Java knowledge waste, your Python waste. In fact, your birth is waste. Let me be very harsh on it. Line number 12. Super. I'm not a angry man. I'm worried about the maturity you are having while asking questions. If you think it is angry, I'm helpless. I'm worried about completed graduation and people are asking. String result is equal to. Don't think that I'm scolding you. I'm trying to correct you. I'm trying to change your thought process. Someone has to pinch you to tell this is not the way to think. I'm not here to please you. I'm here to correct you, to keep in the right direction. I don't want to please you people, please. Finder dot, find season name. Yeah, tell me. Sys out. Result is plus result, guys. Close the container. CTX dot close. Once everything is over, close the container. Anything great in this, boss? Okay, before testing only, I'm pasting the code because I'm confident it will run because we already executed multiple times, right, boss? Already we have executed similar application for multiple times. Copy this made here. Nice. Right click, new Java application. Result is winter season. I didn't write any SOP statement. Only SOP statement in the entire application is what? SOP means system.out.println. Result is winter season. Result is winter season. Same story. Loads the target class, loads the dependent class, create both objects, assign dependent object to target class object. Understanding my statement, guys? Okay, boss. We are closing the container. One work is over with container. There is no rocket science behind it. So that all other objects maintained by container also will be destroyed. Will be destroyed or not? Definitely will be destroyed. Right now we are in summer season, winter season, boss. Step number 6. Run the client application. Run the client application. Run the client application. What is the shortcut key? F11 or run button or tell me, guys. Run button. F11 or F11 also works, guys. Okay. F11. Run button or run as Java application. Run as Java application. Your choice, boss. Okay. Up to this, we already know, guys, this is not a great application. Already we have done this kind of thing. Today, I'm going to show ambiguity problem, guys. Okay, tell me, guys, in target class, how many has a properties are there? One. This as a property can hold how many objects of local date class? How many objects of local date class? One or any number. One or any number. One or any number. Any number or only one? Only one, na boss. One at a time. One at a time, Rav. One at a time. Suppose IOC container found two spring bean objects of type local date. Then IOC container feels ambiguity problem, boss. Confusion problem. Raises ambiguity issue, confusion issue. Because IOC container looking for one matching dependent. But unfortunately, it has found two matching dependents, right? Unfortunately, it found two matching dependents. So both are ready to inject. But one at a time it can take. But both are ready to inject. Then exception rises or not. It's something like this, guys. You applied for 10 company jobs. You got offer letter from 9 companies. Then you will be in the dilemma state. Which one to accept, which one to reject, na boss? If you do these courses seriously, that happens, you know. From the state, I don't have one offer letter. You will move to that state. You'll be having multiple offer letter and you will be ambiguous. You will be in ambiguous state or confusion state. Which offer letter to accept, which offer letter to reject. Yes, na boss. So far, what is the track record, you know? Okay, I think 1 year back, one student has got 14 offer letters in the duration of 2 months by showing gap as experience. With the highest package of 18 lakhs per annum. It's possible. If you have a subject, money will come automatically, job will come, social respect will come. Okay, take your target product as subject, not the job, not the money. As long as your subject is good, job will come, money will come, social identity will come, everything will come. So your subject is the product. Subject is the product, not the job. Don't aim for the job. Don't keep the earning money as the target. Gaining knowledge is your target. As long as your target is good, remaining byproducts will be good. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Right, boss. Now tell me, can we create that ambiguous situation? What is ambiguity? What is ambiguity problem in dependency injection? Dependency injection. And how can we solve that problem? How can we solve that problem? Okay, first you feel the problem, guys, then I will write the notes. Okay. Now listen, I'm asking one question, guys. Can I configure same class as Spring Bean with for multiple times? Can I configure same class as Spring Bean for multiple times? Yes. But you have to give different bean IDs. You have to give different bean IDs. Aisa no na? We have to give different bean IDs. Yesterday we did Ra Babu. Yesterday we did. Okay. Note. We can configure same Java class as multiple Spring Beans in a IOC container with different bean IDs. In IOC container with different bean IDs. Different bean IDs. The different bean IDs. Okay, now listen. Listen, guys. Bean class not found exception. Either component scan problem or bean ID gone wrong. Super, guys. Now tell me, bean ID DT1. What, guys? DT1. Class is equal to java.time dot local date. Factory method is equal to, I don't want to have same date and time. I want to have a different date and time. So that's why I'm using which method to create the object, guys? Off method. I'm using what, guys? Off method. Are you getting my point? So this off expect what, guys? Okay, three input values. How to pass argument values to factory method? By using constructor-arg. Yes or no? Na? Yesterday we spent time on all these things, guys. Tell me. In date class 1900 plus year directly we can pass. Okay. What is there? Year. Value is equal to how much you want to give? 2020. Super. Constructor-arg. Name is equal to month. Value is equal to 10th month. Constructor-arg. Name is equal to what is this? Day of the month. Okay. See, guys, param names must match. Okay. You don't want to mug up those names. Nothing to panic. Nothing to worry. Guys. So, place control space. Help will come automatically in the Eclipse IDE. Day of month I know, but I'm giving confirmation. Java.time dot local date docs. Local date docs. Look at the method. What is the method we are having, guys? Off is the method we are having now. Off. Year, month, day of month. Year, month, day of month. You can confirm like this, boss, through API documentation. Yeah, this is my day of month. Value is equal to 30. Value is equal to 30. Here is my year, guys. Here is my month, guys. Here is my day of month, guys. Here is my day of month, guys. Super, guys. Open tag, month, day of month. Yeah. See, guys, this is local date. This is local date. Both are ready for injecting to this property. Come on, guys. So, but it allows how many values to inject at a time, guys? 1. So that's why when you run this application, okay. Deepak Patil, today you are asking factory method means you missed so many classes. Can you refer some old classes, what you missed? Feel shame, Ra Babu. I missed some classes. I have to open the notes. I have to read the notes. No common sense. Blindly ask a question. Mr. Deepak Patil, before putting that question, did you ever introspect yourself? How many classes I missed? How many days notes I studied? No. These are attitude problems. These attitude problems will create a lot of problems after joining in the company. When you join in a company, when you are a team member, you should not be in a position to throw the stones. You always should be in a position to take the stones because you are going to work under team leader, project managers. Clear? Without attending meeting, without reading documents. If you go and say to team leader, hey team leader, what is this? Explain me. He will give left and right or he will remove from the team. Change your attitudes. Okay. Yeah, tell me everyone, since question has come, what is factory method? What is factory method, guys? The method that is capable of creating and returning object is called factory method. Any method that can create and return object is called factory method. Now he is able to return local date class object. Half is able to return local date class object. Some factory method take right. Super. Okay, now feel the problem, guys. Run as Java application. No unique bean exception. No qualifying bean of type local date available. Expected single matching. I like this wording like anything. Expected single matching, but found to dt. Expected single matching, but found to dt1. Expected single matching, but found to dt1. Is that clear, guys? Expected single matching, but found to. One is sufficient, okay, but it found to. This is it not ambiguity problem, boss? Is it not ambiguity problem, my dear? Here is my answer. Okay. While performing dependency injection, okay, injection onto has a properties of spring bean. If the IOC container detects more than one possible, okay, dependent spring bean class, spring beans to inject. Spring beans ready to inject. Then the IOC container rises. Okay. Rises. Ambiguity problem. This ambi means confusion. Ambiguity means confusion state. Problem by throwing. What is this? By throwing this exception. What is the exception? Non-unique bean exception, boss. Expected single matching, but found two, guys. Expected single matching, but found two. dt1, boss. No unique bean definition exception, guys. No unique bean definition exception, boss. Okay, now listen. Sam, code rising the ambiguity problem. Code rising the ambiguity problem. Code rising the ambiguity problem was. Tell me here. This is the has a property. Okay. Some other code here. Right now we are least bothered about those lines, right? We are least bothered about these lines. Super guys. Next, application context.xml was. Here is my application context.xml. Spring Bean IDs should be unique, Babu. Yes, na? Application context.xml. Here is my application context.xml. Here is my paste. This is my application context.xml. Tell me guys, both are eligible to inject. Are you understanding my statement? Both the dependent Spring Beans are eligible to inject. Both the dependent Spring Beans are eligible to inject. Are you getting my point, guys? Eligible to inject through auto wiring. Through auto wiring. Through auto wiring. But the target has a property, can take only one object at a time. Only one object at a time. Are you understanding? So, exception will be raised. Exception will be raised, guys. Will be raised or not? So, definitely exception will be raised, guys. Exception will be raised, guys. So, exception will be raised. Copy these guys. What is the exception? This is the exception. See? Expected single matching but found DT1, DT2. I hope you are understanding. Super. Array, this is ready to hold one object, but the container says I found two. I cannot inject two at a time to you. So I am raising exception. Yeah, solution for ambiguity problem, guys. Different solutions for ambiguity problem. Different solutions for ambiguity problem. Different solutions for ambiguity problem. Tell me, guys. Different solutions for ambiguity problem. Okay, now this one. Make one of the dependent spring bean as primary bean. Primary spring bean. Okay. Either using primary is equal to true XML driven configurations or using @prime. Everyone understanding my statement, guys? Okay, this is one option. Okay, next. Okay, either by using in annotation @primary boss. If dependent is there in through annotation, go for @primary. If dependent is there using what? XML. Everyone getting my point, guys? Super, guys. Tell me next one. So we are trying to tell this is my primary importance one. Though you got a confusion, this is my primary importance one, guys. Next one, guys. Next one. By specifying, I'll show all these practicals, don't worry. Okay, our choice, dependent spring bean ID, in the qualifier annotation. What annotation? Qualifier annotation. Everyone getting my point? Qualifier annotation along with @auto-void annotation. Yes, boss. Qualifier annotation is another option. Third one is very interesting. By matching one dependent spring bean ID, with tell me, @auto-void has a property name. @auto-void has a property name. So dependent spring bean class and has a property name should match, boss. But out of all these things, the best is this, guys. Out of all these things, the best is this. This is always best to use, guys. This is always best to use. This is the best one to utilize. Okay, I'll show one solution today. Tomorrow I will give all the solution. I'm going to one of the dependent. Okay, I want to inject this one, guys. Here I am keeping primary is equal to true. Okay, both are having same priority, but I am giving extra priority to this one. Right click, run as Java application. See, rainy season. Why rainy season? Because here what is there? 10th month is there. Here what is there? 10th month is there. That's why rainy season. Primary is equal to true. Sir, for both I have given primary is equal to true. That is your karma. That is your boss. That is your karma. And important means it again goes to ambiguity state. Check it out. Primary is equal to true. Okay. See, two girls proposed you. For one girl, you are my priority. Both girls, you said you are my priority. What happens? Again, ambiguity problem. Right? No unique bean definition exception. What do you say, boss? Problem is not solved. Again, problem is created or not. So for one of the multiple dependent beans, you should write primary is equal to true plus. If it is XML1, right? If it is XML1, Java application. If you say yes, if both girls talk with each other, both if both girls talk with each other, or if you tell I also said yes to other girl, okay, both will reject you and both will slap you. Agree with me? Agree with me, my dear? Possibility is there or not there? That's why be careful while making both as primary. Notes of solution in tomorrow's session. Today, did you understand the problem, guys? Today, did you understand the problem, guys? Problem is very important. Solution will come automatically, right? Okay, guys. Mr. Dell, I will introduce other plugins at right time. Concentrate on current subject. Super. Those who are asking Google Classroom link today. Okay, please stop coming for this batch. Wait for the next batch. No such bean definition exception. Either component bean ID given wrong. No such bean. Component scanning wrong. Bean ID given wrong. How can we get both outputs of off method and now method? It's not possible. File not found. Check the location of creation file in the container creation, boss. Okay, guys. Sir, these are not mini projects. Mini projects will come in future. Mini project. Super, guys. Thank you. Have a nice time. I'll upload the notes to your this one. So